Hey guys, it's RockTheGolem, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Heroes 2. We're about to go over to Desdemona and hopefully actually have our audience with the High King. So let's see what is actually in store for us. Now, it took a while, but I finally managed to arrange us an audience. We should head over to the Pinnacle of Peace and see his radiance. Alright, it's King Scene time, really? Race you there. Lazarel, we're going to see the ruler of the Seven Kingdoms, remember? Try to act your age. How old are they anyway? I don't know, I feel like in most JRPGs they're only like teenagers, like 18 at the most. Let's not keep him waiting, shall we? It's just down these stairs and straight on. So I guess Lazarel's already gone there. Okay then. Ooh, at least we can run. Well then, I think I knew I could run before, but anyway, whatever. Running in a straight line is also a little janky. Like if you go just like a hair in one direction or the other, you turn like a good amount. But whatever. Proceed to the third room? Yes. Let's go on inside and see. Oh, that's awesome. They even kept the stair sound effect from the old NES games. Oh, hello, Your Highness. You are a cup. What is going on? Why are we kneeling right now?
Your Radiance. It is I, Desdemona. I returned from harbor as quickly as I was able.
Seriously, you're talking to... No, never mind.
I bring grave tidings. If you will permit me to make a full report.
You serve me as impeccably as ever.
Are we going to see this guy?
Lift up your face, child.
Sire.
Aw, little old dude who can't even open his eyes.
It would appear that you have not returned alone.
He's very
Indeed,
soft-spoken,
These
isn't he?
two
Like,
brave
he's
young
very
warriors
quiet.
aided me greatly in my mission.
I'm glad you found support in some quarters, and yet it is plain that the Dionysians could not be persuaded from the path of aggression.
Really? Is it really that cut and dry,
With the help
though?
of my companions here, I was able to turn back their advance at the inner gate. But the Dionysians seem determined to press their advantage. It is only a matter of time, I fear, before they renew their assault.
If there's one thing Dragon Warrior taught me, is that nothing is ever as it seems. It's not that cut and dry.
Distraught at what has befallen his people, has expressed a strong desire to negotiate a peace. Accordingly, he asks that I relay to you his dearest wish. He humbly begs you to intervene as supreme sovereign of the Seven Realms and seek a resolution without further bloodshed.
That would be nice. But will he do it? I don't know.
And what of our young Harbin friends? What would they have me do?
Are we going to tell him that we're initially from Tunisia?
Your ever-noble king wish to make peace with Tunisia? Or do you perhaps seek vengeance instead? Answer truthfully now.
I'm guessing Teresa wants peace, and Lazarel maybe wants revenge? I don't know. He seems like he's a more aggressive look on his face.
We're Tunisians born and raised.
There we go. So that's why he had the look. Okay.
The Harbins have been good to us, to me. So we don't want anyone hurting anyone else. Not Harbins, not Tunisians, no one.
So we want the war to end, and we do anything to stop it.
So that answer
Children of
pleases him?
Tunisia standing up for their Harbin cousins.
Well, we are
I'm
supposed to be in a time of peace, right?
I love a spot of selfless heroism. The events of these past days have come perilously close to upsetting the balance of our world. But fear not. I hereby swear, as Supreme Sovereign of the Seven Realms, to do all in my power to prevent that direst of prophecies from coming true.
Yay.
However,
Of
before we
course.
set about bringing this war to an end, we will first need to understand its causes.
Is this really a war, though? I mean, it was just one attack.
You wish me to uncover the Dionysians' motive, their reason for attacking.
I do.
I will leave for Tunisia right away, and believe me, sire, the truth behind their war-making will not elude me.
I'm coming with you.
Me too. If anyone can talk some sense into Cesar, it's us.
Yes, your fates and those of the warring kingdoms are already intertwined. I suspect that you may indeed be of use. You have my blessing.
Well, they are the kind of like the bridge between the two.
We won't let you down, Your Radiance. Just you wait. You're going to be so glad you sent us. We'll peer into Cesar's ear hole and find out what's going on in his thick head.
Honestly,
Huh?
that's the most important man in the world. When you speak to him, show some flipping respect.
Well, I mean, in his defense, you're not doing much of a better job.
Very well.
Like, you are
Set
scolding him in
forth
front of
without
said
delay.
supreme
The
ruler.
seeds of war shall not be suffered to take root in our world once more.
I don't know. I'm getting kind of a weird vibe from the king. I don't know what it is, but I thought the High King would be a bit taller, but I guess Low King doesn't have quite the same ring to it. Yeah, no kidding. What he lacks in stature, he more than makes up for in wisdom. He's descended from a great sage who advised the kings of old, you know. I wonder if that name, the name of the old sage will be revealed at some point. His line has been responsible for keeping the peace of the world ever since it was split into 7 after the war 1,000 years ago. And it's not just his lineage that's impressive, he's also a renowned scholar. He knows more about our world than anyone alive. So 1,000 years ago, the entire world was under one kingdom. So now there are 7 kingdoms with 7 individual rulers and 1 high ruler? I don't know. Anyway, that's enough about the High King for now. Let's head back to town. Torneko will be wondering where we've got to. I don't know. I bet Torneko's kind of like, just checking out the shops at this point. Making sure he's getting his fill of everything that can be traded, bought, and sold. Ah, boy. Well, if nothing else, we're at least ready for our adventure. And this actually is, I believe, the last part I got to with my buddy. Well, maybe this part right here, because now I'm actually able to leave. But this is supposed to, this should unlock the online play. These gates lead to Harba and Dunisia. Security is tight, what with the recent attacks, but as royal envoys, we're free to pass. Once we go through this one, we'll be in the Dunisian desert. The monsters there are pretty tough, so make sure you're prepared. Good. Hopefully we can outfit the whole group now. There yous are. Ye must be after talking to the king, then. How did it go? Let me fill you in. And brief fade to black. Well now, so you're off to this Dunisia place on the High King's say-so, eh? Ye wouldn't mind an old peddler such as myself tagging along now, would ye? No, not at all. Consider the fact that I can't tell if you were healing me or Helix was healing me. You want to come with us? That I do. I can't just be looking out for myself now. I know your world's in trouble, can I? Finding a way back home can wait. Well, that's the spirit. Welcome aboard, Pickles. I love how he's still calling him that. One more royal envoy in our little band won't cause any problems, will it? The more the merrier, I say. Yeah, no kidding. The more of us there are, the easier chance we'll have at surviving. I'll be all the happier knowing I've got a well-rounded team to back me up. All right, it's decided then. We're all off to Dunisia. Lazarel, Desdemona, and Torneko join the party. Excellent. Well, technically though, weren't they always part of the party? This is a very long fanfare for them joining. Why aren't you letting me skip this? Come on. Thank you. Gameplay tips. The swashbuckling squire Lazarel. Lazarel starts the adventure with a set of twin swords, swift, versatile weapons known for their slicing, dicing combos. With twin swords equipped, you can use the cold fission skill to swallow up whole swaths of foes in a wintry whirlwind. Desdemona, the axe-wielding envoy. Desdemona uses her enormous axe to hack and slash her way through the fray. She'll keep swinging for as long as you hold Y. Huh? Is that me, or is that if I were playing as her? Her scrap metal skill devastates the defense and agility of her enemies, making her a useful ally when fighting powerful foes. And Torneko, the rogue trader. Torneko packs both a punch and a paunch in the form of an almighty abacus and the belly-busting Y charge ability. Huh. Being a merchant, he's got plenty of items at his disposal, not to mention the formidable forward-thrusting Flail of Destruction skill. I have no idea what that does. To learn more about each character's spells and abilities, open up the MISC menu and look at the manual. Patty's Place. Talk to Patty and you have her switch her allies in and out of your party. You'll find her at the Inn in Accordia. Oh, okay. I think she was the one off to the left that we couldn't talk to at first. All right, there's everyone. Wow. Torneko is actually stronger than both Lazarel and Teresa. So let's see here. Let's get our equipment going first. I know Teresa's all set. Lazarel. We can't give him any better swords. We could switch his weapon out, but I'm gonna leave him with I'm gonna leave everyone for what they are right now. Actually, do we have any other accessories? No, we don't. Okay. Desdemona, the accordion axe. Builder's mallet. Ooh, hello. Much higher attack and a chance to stun. There you go, madam. Now you have a wooden mallet instead of your really awesome looking axe. Well, I mean, maybe it's not as awesome looking now that I see it. And the mallet kind of reminds me of Harley Quinn, so I'm all for that. And Torneko, what can we do for you? Goodbye, Abacus. Well, you've got a little more... Whoa. Oh no, goodie bag Abacus, not goodbye. Jeez. Look at that thing. That's kind of awesome looking. I love how it has, like, gems and pearls and a crown just, like, hovering in midair. I wonder if that's what it's going to look like actually out on the battlefield. And what about skills? Skill points. Ooh, a bunch of people have stuff. So I probably won't be able to do much with Lazarel because he should be the same as me. Desdemona learns to use a skill, the Jolly Rager. Whips up a storm with axe swings alone. Huh. Okay, that's 4 points. And then HP, MP, Strength, Resilience, Deftness, and then more abilities. Alright, you know what? Let's give her that first skill. And of course, everyone needs more survivability. But for her, you know, I'm going to have her go with Strength first to do some more damage. And right now we can't put anything else in there. Torneko, what can we do for you? Restores all allies' HP using an ancient artifact. That's going to come in handy. Applies liberal amounts of sacred substances that keeps enemies at bay for a while. You know what? I actually like having enemies around so I can kill and getting XP. Employs an incredible magic item to cure your allies of all afflictions. Ooh, that's all the points. You know what? Let's get that heal in there, because we're going to need that. And I feel like... Wait, does that use magic? Using an ancient artifact. No, it's an ability, but I don't think it uses magic per se. Deafness. Increases deafness by 10. I'm not sure what deafness is. I think it's like dodging. Resilience, strength, MP, HP. You know what? Let's raise his deafness a little bit just to make sure he can survive longer. At least I think that's the way it'll go. And we all have 2 points left. Alright then. So, what shall we do? Wait, Helix, are you just chilling here? So we're going to the desert, are we? Oh, I'm not used to the heat. I hope I don't melt, shudder. I mean, the scorching sun means nothing to a grizzled veteran like me. Whatever the weather, whatever the weather, I shall prevail. Well, let's see what is out in the wilderness for us now. Before I forget, have you been keeping on top of your skills? Desdemona, I just did this, come on. You need to spend skill points to learn skills and abilities, and you'll have to assign them to buttons if you want to use them. A good commanding officer goes over everyone's skills each time they set on a mission or change their party lineup. Oh, wait, I have to... Are you sure? Wait, do I have to actually apply them like that? Lazarus already got points, skills... Oh, set spells and abilities, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, they definitely did not have these on their bars then. Sage, yeah, oh great, so I would have gotten them all this cool stuff, and then not actually had them able to use it. Jolly Rager, I got that on there. Nothing for us. Okay, so we do have those equipped now. That was actually a good tip to know. Thank you very much, Desdemona. I'm sorry I snipped at you. Let's head off to the desert now and see what this has in store for us. Because we're supposed to be heading over to Tunisia now, but I didn't realize we'd be crossing a desert to get there. As I mentioned before, this is actually untouched territory for me as far as the game goes. Basically, once I was able to unlock the online mode, my buddy John and I actually ran a couple of dungeons, and that was it. I never continued on with the story, so this is all new for me, hopefully as much as it is for you. Right, time to head out for Tunisia. The city itself lies across the Grand Dunes. It's quite a long way. Oh, which reminds me, I talked to the king and he's given us the use of his Zoomethist. Awesome, so that's our second one. Wow, you mean we can use Zoom now? Alright, let's keep an eye out for the Zoom stones to attune along the way. This one also has the power to take us straight back to Accordia, so no need to worry about getting lost in the dunes. Nice. But we'll still have to find a Zoom stone on the other side before we can avoid crossing the desert the hard way. Let's get moving. Alright, so even if we have the spell Zoom, we need to find the stone in order to be able to use it. So the Zoom spell can instantly transport you to any of the Zoom stones to which you've previously attuned yourself. To cast it, simply select it from the menu, but bear in mind that you can't use it mid-battle or when the spells and abilities are unavailable. Alright, that's easy enough. Ooh, a little bit of lag right there. Grand Dunes Wild Zone. Changing Ooh, now you can switch characters in the heat of battle with left trigger. Oh, alright. That's kind of cool.
Leave it to me.
I don't think I'm going to leave myself with Teresa, though, just because. You know what? before we actually head out, ooh, look at that size of that beast. That skeletal beast right there. Can you imagine what that must have been like when it was alive? Hopefully we'll actually get a closer look at it too. But before we actually head out to the dunes, I'm going to end this episode here, guys. So thank you all very much for watching. If you like what you've seen and heard, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And having said all that, I will see you all on the other side. Take care.